Dynascapes by Frank Barbano. Dynascapes and AutoCAD share a lot of similarities. Dynascapes is slightly more industry specific with some unique features catered to making landscape drawings. Dynascapes also has different controls than AutoCAD. For example, to move stuff around and to move around your drawing, you will need to hold Shift and do commands or hold down on the mouse wheel in order to move around. Dynascape also offers better control and orientation of objects. It uses a 3-click system. The first click places it, the second click determines the size, and the third click determines the rotation. After that, you may left click to place your object. Both Dynascapes and AutoCAD yield a similar design, but Dynascapes is more catered toward the landscaping industry. Unlike AutoCAD, Dynascapes automatically scales your drawing as you create it. To create a drawing, you go to File, New, and then Drawing, and it makes you select a paper size as well as a scale size. After you have created the scale size and the new drawing, it will give you a dotted perimeter around your drawing, which tells you what the finished sheet of paper will look like. On AutoCAD, you would have to scale your objects by making a reference line. On AutoCAD, it is easier to get a sense of what your finished project will look like because they have a printer page. On Dynascapes, you need to rely on the colors of the layers in export and can only view it with a black background. The polyline tool on Dynascapes makes it simple to create curved lines on your drawings. Unlike AutoCAD, you can select the union between two lines and move it around, making a smooth transition from line to line. It is occasionally required for hatching, as we will get to later. Unlike AutoCAD, layers are pre-created on Dynascapes. If you need to add more layers, you will need to go to Edit Active List and scroll down to a blank layer and add stuff yourself. It is also easy to know which layer you are working on because it will be highlighted in blue on the left side of your screen. I believe that the color in Dynascapes is more of a true indication of what the printed color will look like than AutoCAD. I think that AutoCAD sometimes puts a different hue on the screen. Unlike AutoCAD, Dynascape includes a library of pre-drawn figures which you can scroll through and select and put onto your drawing. To do this, go to the Figures tab and scroll through the selections of predetermined figures. In order to do this on AutoCAD, you would need to go to a third-party software and download the image onto your drawing. As stated earlier, sometimes you need to use the hatch tool around and figure in order to hatch around it because the Dynascape software does not recognize the figure as a border. Because Dynascapes is more industry specific, it includes a plant label tool. You can easily place labels for plants and areas with the 3-click system. After you create a label, click on where you want your label to start, and you can go out at a 45-degree upright, sideways, or downwards angle. After this, you will select which way the next part of your line will go, and then you can click to place the label. Dynascapes also includes a database of plants and their growing conditions, such as how big they will get, their maintenance needs, how much water they need, and how much sunlight they need. In order to do this, you can search at Dynascapes.com for a plant before you create your label. Thank you for listening to my presentation.